So,
Rabbi speaking.
the idea is every person that comes in should feel the warmth of the Tech Innovation Lounge upstairs already. So we have a wall dedicated to Beverly. Then inside we have also a special plaque dedicated to Beverly with her photo as well. So I wanted to ask the family, you just take off the, pull it down, don't worry, it's just plastic. So you want to pull on it? This is the day that God made. We should celebrate and be happy within it. It's truly very special to sit here. It's true mishpacha, true family, and we're here to celebrate family today. One of the hard things in life, yet special things in life, is when we miss a loved one. It's a very hard thing. It's a very painful thing because we want to connect with them at every moment. The special thing about it is that when we connect, we connect in another way. Now, sometimes in life, when we have pain and we have struggle, we focus a lot on the pain and the struggle, but we don't do anything with it. But then, those that do things about it. We're here today to celebrate Beverly and to remember Beverly by you, Phil, and Karen, and Ellen, and Gail, and Harry doing something about the pain and doing something about the void to make sure it does not fill a void. We're here today to celebrate a beautiful tech innovation space that has been active, and it's only getting more active. And I have to actually say the tech innovation space, a lot of things in life that people only do after they pass on. You say, after I pass on, do something in my memory. But some things that people don't wait until they're not here anymore to do. Actually, the tech innovation space, Phil tells me that Beverly gets all the credit for it. As the story goes, when we spoke about creating this space, and Phil, you shared with me many times, and you sat down by the table, and Beverly looks through what you have to support this month. He said, let's do this. Let's make this happen. So I'm not only looking at a space dedicated in memory of Beverly, but I'm looking at a space created for her partnership as well in her lifetime. What is the Tech Innovation Space? Tech Innovation Space, as many students can share with you, I woke up in Chabad this morning at 7 a.m. and I saw lots of crumbs and pretzels all over. And I realized that this innovation space was very much used last night. Tech Innovation Space is 3 parts to it. One part is that students come every day and every night to collaborate, to study, to work together on projects, and just have a place where you can study, free printing, food, and just hang out. It's open every night until midnight. Students are here. Goldie and I are not here till midnight every night. We have student interns that run it. Some of them are here today. And so that's one part of the Tech Innovation Space, bringing people together daily. Another part is the thought leadership programs that happen here. Once a month, we have speakers that help students to prepare for the real world. And ideas in entrepreneurship, ideas in how to write a resume and how to prepare for an interview. And finally, the third part is the Innovate internship program, which we started during last summer, but we're going to launch it strongly for this summer, where it actually helps students get internships. And how does all these 3 ideas connect back to Beverly, to Phil? Is that the 3 strong ideas that I always found with the whole family is Illini, it's Jewish life, and how can we fuse them together? How could you be a proud Jew in the general world? And the question is, when we come to college, as a famous chancellor once told me, Dr. Herman, many years ago when I moved there, he shared, what happens in college is really life beyond the classroom. What happens in the classroom is important. What really happens is these 4, or some people, if they're doing a grad and a PhD, is these 7, 8 years that you might be on campus. What happens beyond the classroom? And we at Chabad strongly feel that it's more than just matzah blessing. We can help them in all ways. And having partners like each and every one of you in the family helps us create that vision to prepare the students not only for being a Jew in the world, but being a professional person in the world as well. And I think they go together. So it's really, really special to be here today to dedicate the space. Beverly loved education. Beverly loved learning. Beverly loved helping people make change.
So my name is Maddie. I'm a senior, and I actually just became involved with Chabad last year because I did Sinai Scholars. I don't know if you know what that is. But I'm in a non-Jewish sorority, so I never really had people to bring me here. So finally I did have people to bring me in, I did Sinai Scholars, and I got involved and I really found the community here. And so to get more involved this year, I wanted to intern in the Tech Lounge because it's a great place where I can meet other Jewish people on campus since I'm not really with them all the time in my sorority, and study with them, meet people. I went up one time to print something for my anatomy class and I already met 2 new people that I didn't know. So I just think it's a great place for community and to bring together the Jewish community, even if you're not all in Jewish sororities for Greek life. And so I'm excited to intern there this semester. Josh.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Josh. As the rabbi said, I'm a frequent user of the Tech Lounge, and we use it for a lot of different things. Shabbat, come here, hang out, go up to the Tech Lounge, have some l'chaims, just hanging out with kids. Middle of the day, a couple weeks ago, or last week, it was Labor Day, so every class was closed. So came here, open, people studying. It's great. It's a great place to just do your work, and then your friends are here too, who you could hang out with in the middle, take a break, talk about something. Another use, Sinai Scholars, which Maddie talked about. I was a part of that first semester last year, and that was a great way to just grow in your understanding for Judaism in today, how it applies to you on a daily basis. And so we use the Tech Lounge for that too. So just a great way to share ideas, come together, and yeah.
Thanks for having me here. I'm representing Dean Jeff Brown, and it's quite an honor to be here in his place. He's in Peru, or he would be here to thank Phil for all he's done. Graduate of the College of Business and a long-time friend of the college, and on our Dean's Business Advisory Board at one time. So I know Jeff values the relationship we have with the Chabad House. I had a quote from Jeff to say how important it is, not only for the College of Business students, but for across campus, for the positive outcomes that they are getting from this Tech Innovation Lab. And
the effect of Chabad on the entire campus and the way it intersects with and changes student life. So I am a great fan and speak constantly of Chabad, but then to be here at an intersection with the Goldstick family. And so the story goes that Phil and Beverly were the first 2 people that Susan and I met when we came here in 1998. And that was the start of a wonderful friendship which we maintain. And it's a great pleasure for me to know the children. He even lets me win at golf every once in a while. But I'm honored to be here, and it's good for the neshama.
The lounge upstairs represents a further development of the great things that the Tech House and Chabad has done here in the local community. Of course, now the building is too small, so we have to do something about that, and enough said.
So my name is Joe Pinsky. I'm the president of Alpha Epsilon Pi, a Jewish fraternity on campus, and also a student in the Geese College of Business. This Tech Lounge has been revolutionary for our chapter, for our house. This upcoming semester, we're planning on hosting study hours for our new members here several times throughout the course of the semester and during the week. With that, we hope to encourage our members to both experience the cultural aspect of Chabad and get their academic life in order. Having a place to go to study where you feel comfortable and have resources available is so important for students these days. You don't want them to just be going to a library sitting in silence, and while they may get work done, they're not communicating, networking, and meeting the individuals that they need to succeed academically. So I'm very thankful for Rabbi Chabad, everyone involved with this process to encourage our students, and specifically my chapter, to excel academically. So thank you very much for all of you coming today.
We're we're here not because we want any praise or we want any confirmation of who we are and what we're about, because we know who we are. We know who we are and what we are. Let me say a couple to Tim. Tim represents the College of Business, and Jeff Brown is the dean of that college, and he's a giant leader and wonderful person leading the College of Business. And I might tell you that I'm very pleased to hear his thoughts. I've established a nice rapport with him. Ira, thank you for giving us the insight of the community, which is important in any endeavor that you are in an educational institution. Richard told you how far back we went. For those of you who don't know this, I've been a member of the board of the University of Illinois Foundation for over 25 years. I'm a life member of that board. When Richard first was hired here, they had a big event, and the Armory. Those of you who are students that have been in the Army, you won't believe it, but they made it look like a nightclub. Big party. And we were the first couple that he and Susan met, and we bonded and became friends, great friends over all the years. Thank you for your remarks. Beverly and I both believe in education. We were fortunate enough to get a good education. By the way, for those that don't know this, I came from a poor family, and so my ability to get to this university was a college football scholarship. Play football here, and so I was able to get here, and I was able to not only play football and be on a Rose Bowl championship team, but I also got a great education, and it prepared me to go out in the world. And Beverly and I met at Lincoln Hall. We were right on the quad there, and we got married. We have two beautiful, wonderful daughters, Karen here and Gail, who's on her way. So this is an example, this program and this organization is an example of what we believed in and still do believe in. And we're very proud to have been able to help establish this tech lounge. And we're even more proud that Beverly's name will be connected with it in perpetuity. And I want to thank you on behalf of the Goldsitck family, all of us, each and every one of us. We're very proud. We're humble. And we're very impressed. Your students that are here, you're showing us what this is all about. So these are a couple of thoughts I have. And I could just say I'm proud of my family, and I'm proud of each and every one of you, and Rabbi and Goldie. So that's about it. Thank you.
I know my mom would be honored, and she loved education, as my dad did, and wanted to give back. And it's really great to be able to share it with the community at large and the university.
Well, when I think of you, your family, Beverly and your daughters, I think of, they say there's a line that hearts are a mirror reflection of the other. And when I hear of a heart overflowing with a love for the importance of education, but really at the core of it, I always felt, me personally, that it was a love for people. And I know whenever I spoke to Beverly and whenever I speak to you, we always speak about University of Illinois, about Chabad, but always at the deepest of hearts, what comes out is, how about you? How about the children? How about the students? And noticing each and every person as a world, as an individual. And really, the best way that we can feel this, I feel for myself, is this continuation. We always mirror our friends and our family, and we're able to learn from and reflect it back towards others. And we really hope to be able to mirror and reflect this back to so many every day and every time. Whenever I hear your names or Deva says he is speaking to you, I always am reminded of those words. How are you? How are the children? I just saw a few children the other day and I was thinking of you. How are they growing? How are they learning? How are the students learning? And those are the questions that always echo in my mind, and a beautiful reminder. We hope to be able to share much good.
Uncover it together. Just take the top of the tablecloth. Take it off the wall. So it reads, this Tech Innovation Lounge is dedicated in loving memory of Beverly Goldstick, who passed on 11 Nissan 5778, August 24, 1931 to March 27, 2018. Her commitment to Jewish leadership and education lives on through the many that participate in this innovation space, dedicated by her dear husband Phil, daughters Gail and Karen, and their families.